Welcome to SSR Pharma Media, your trusted source for pharma knowledge. So today we are going to see Cognosy series Phytopath Quiz, Biosynthesis Unlocked. So biosynthetic pathway, in that we are going to discuss about Shikimic acid pathway. Prepare, practice, succeed. So in biosynthetic pathway of natural products, today we are going to discuss about only Shikimic acid pathway, and in that aromatic biosynthesis we are going to cover in this video. So in future video we are going to cover biosynthesis of glycosides and biosynthesis of alkaloids and biosynthesis of isoprenoid compounds, biosynthesis of amino acids. So today we will cover the first one, Shikimic acid pathway, in that aromatic biosynthesis. So let me discuss about keynotes on biosynthetic pathway. So biosynthetic pathway is also called as aromatic biosynthesis. So key intermediate from the carbohydrate for biosynthesis of C6 to C3 units. So that means phenyl propane derivatives. So this C6C3 is derived from the carbohydrate biosynthesis. So that from that going to produce the production of tannin, flavones, coumarins and vanillins. And in the Shikimic acid pathway, initial substrate or precursors are phosphophenol pyruvate. So it's derived from glycolysis, and erythrospore phosphate. It is derived from pentose phosphate pathway. So from these two only Shikimic acid pathway is going to start. And the final end product of Shikimic acid pathway is, so there are three types of aromatic amino acids: phenylalanine, tyrosine and tryptophan. If you see this Shikimic acid pathway or aromatic biosynthesis, so after from the precursors of this Shikimic acid pathway, the Shikimic acid will form. From this, the Shikimic acid is converted into crosimic acid, then it is prepanic acid. So from the crosimic acids, again converted into anthralinic acid. From anthralinic acid to tryptophan amino acid is formed. This is the aromatic amino acid. Then prepanic acids, they converted into two derivatives, phenyl pyruvic acid and para-hydroxyphenyl pyruvic acid. So from phenyl pyruvic acid, it forms phenylalanine, and para-hydroxyphenyl pyruvic acid to tyrosine. So there are three types of aromatic amino acids are formed from the Shikimic acid pathway. It is also called as aromatic biosynthesis. We move into the questions. So molecules found in all plants and necessary for the life of the plants are called as, so option A, primary metabolites, option B, secondary metabolites, option C, essential metabolites, ether, option D, all metabolites. So the answer is option B, secondary metabolites. The production of secondary metabolites is linked to option A, induction of morphological differentiation, option B, topographical changes, option C, environmental changes, option D, atmospheric changes. So the answer is option C, environmental changes. The Shikimic acid pathway is responsible for the biosynthesis of which classes of compound? Option A, alkaloids, option B, terpenoids, option C, phenylpropionoids and aromatic amino acid, option D, steroids. So these MCQs are very important for GPAT and MRB and other competitive exams like drug inspectors and the other state competitive exams also. For central pharmacist exams also, this is a very important topic, Shikimic acid pathway. So answer for this question, option C, phenylpropionide and aromatic amino acid. So this cyclic acid pathway synthesize aromatic amino acids like phenylalanine, tyrosine and tryptophan, which are precursors for phenylpropionide, flavonoids, lignin and other aromatic secondary metabolites. Choose the correct key intermediate for the biosynthesis at C6 to C3 units, which serves as a precursor for the biogenes of amino acids. Option A, shikimic acid. Option B, pyruvic acid. Option D, dehydroquinonic acid. Option C, D, mevalonic acid. So the answer is option A, shikimic acid. The key intermediate in biogenesis of carbohydrates and related plant product is option A, perfenic acid. Option B, crosamic acid. Option C, shikimic acid. Option D, phenylalanine. So the answer is option C, shikimic acid. The precursor molecule for the shikimic acid pathway is option A, acetyl-CoA. Option B, phosphoenol pyruvate and erythrophore phosphate. Option C, malonyl-CoA. Option D, pyruvate and oxaloacetate. So the answer is option B, phosphoenol pyruvate, erythrophore phosphate. Shikimic acid pathway begins with condensation of phosphoenol pyruvate and erythrophore phosphate from it is obtained from glycolysis, and erythrophore phosphate is obtained from the pentose phosphate pathway. Which of the following amino acid is not formed via shikimic acid pathway? Option A, phenylalanine. Option B, tyrosine. Option C, tryptophan. Option D, histidine. So the answer is option D, histidine. So not formed. Histidine is the answer. Phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan are aromatic amino acids formed via shikimic acid pathway. Histidine is synthesized from phosphoribosyl pyrophosphate via a different pathway. What is the precursors for tryptophan synthesis? So option A, anthraconic acid. Option B, phenylpyruvic acid. Option C, hydroxyphenylpyruvic acid. Option D, meconic acid. So the answer is option A, anthraconic acid. 5-enol pyruvinyl shikimitate 3-phosphate synthetase, an enzyme in the shikimate pathway, is inhibited by option A, glyphosate. Option B, penicillin. Option C, streptomycin. Option D, rifampicin. So the answer is option A, glyphosate. So the glyphosate is also called as Roundup. It is available in the fertilizer shop. Its main role is it is act as a herbicides that inhibit 5-enol pyruvinyl shikimate 3-phosphate synthetase enzymes. It's blocking aromatic amino acid synthesis and killing plant. Crosamic acid is an intermediate in which of the following pairs of amino acids from shikimic acid pathway? Option A, L-histidine and L-tyrosine. Option B, L-phenylalanine and L-alanine. Option C, L-phenylalanine and L-tyrosine. Option D, L-tyrosine and L-proline. So the answer is option C, L-phenylalanine and L-tyrosine. It is formed from the shikimic acid pathway. The shikimic acid pathway provides an alternative route to compounds. Option A, terpenoids. Option B, aromatic compounds. Option C, steroids. Option D, carbohydrates. So the answer is option B, aromatic compounds. So these are all very, very important questions in the point of GPAT and MRB and drug inspector. Flavonoids are synthesized from which metabolic pathway? Option A, TCA cycle. Option B, malonic acid pathway. Option C, shikimic acid pathway. Option D, glycolysis. So the answer is option B. Option C. So option C is the correct answer. Shikimic acid pathway. Change into option C. Which of the following is produced by phenylpropanide pathway? Option A, phenolic. Option B, carotenes. Option C, alkaloids. Option D, terpenoids. So the answer is option A, phenolics. Which of the following is not derived from shikimic acid pathway? So option A, phenolic. Option B, abscisic acid. Option C, flavonoids. Option D, glycosides. So not derived. So the answer is option B, abscisic acid. It's not derived from shikimic acid pathway. Shikimic acid obtained from Elysium verum. So it's a star anise is on important precursors used in the biosynthesis of which pharmaceutical compounds? Option A, quinine. Option B, atropine. Option C, oseltamivir. Option D, morphine. So the answer is option C, oseltamivir. So oseltamivir is obtained from shikimic acid. Shikimic acid is a key intermediate in the shikimate biosynthetic pathway. So serves as the industrial precursors for oseltamivir. It is also called as Tamiflu. It's an antiviral medication effective against influenza A and B virus. It is primarily extracted from star anise. So Elysium verum. So although biotechnological fermentation method using E. coli are also used for large scale production. So the compound helps inhibit neuroamidase, an enzymes essential for viral replications and release from the host cell. So oseltamivir mainly it is a type of Tamiflu. It's used for the influenza treatment. So flu. It is used for the flu. Which statement about the shikimate pathway is true? Option A, it is present in both plants and animals. Option B, it is absent in microorganism. Option C, it operates in plant, bacteria and fungi but not in animals. Option D, it occurs only in algae. So the answer is option C. It operates in plants, bacteria and fungi but not in animals. So animal lacks the shikimate pathway. Therefore, aromatic amino acids are essential nutrients. So the pathway is present in plant, bacteria, fungi and algae. So that's why it is a type of essential amino acids category because it is not synthesized in the animals and humans. So we are giving from the outside. That means we are taking internally. That is called essential nutrients. Shikimic acid is an important intermediate in the biosynthesis of which pharmaceutical compounds? Option A, atropine. Option B, quinine. Option C, oseltamivir. Option D, morphine. So the answer is option C, oseltamivir. It's a Tamiflu. So shikimic acid obtained from Elysium verum star anise is a key precursor for biosynthesis of oseltamivir. It is an antiviral drug used against influenza. Phenylalanine, a precursor of most of the phenolic in higher plants, is a product of which one of the following pathway? Option A, malonic acid. Option B, methyl erythral pathway. Option C, cyclic acid pathway. Option D, mevalonic acid pathway. So the answer you tell in the comment box. If you like this video, you join in our WhatsApp community. You will get hands of material and number of test series to check your knowledge. Thank you. Like, subscribe and share. Thank you.